Hey everybody, Joe Pringle with YesOnlineWorks.com. I wanted to do a little more in-depth tour of the back office for version 1.0 with Paid to Build Your List. If you saw the first step video, the first look video on the same playlist, you got an idea of what you should do first, filling out your profile, stuff like that, verifying your sponsor. But now let's get back into here, and I went through this stuff up top here in the last video, so there's no need to go there again. This is the welcome screen. Welcome page will give you the latest news company-wide. Right now, here's a new video that Kelly just made. You can view announcements here, which currently we just added a no risk guarantee that Kelly put on here. You upgrade to the full 30 funnels for $155, and it is 6 months. 6 months if you haven't made your money back. Basically, you can get a refund, but that's obviously only if you upgrade. But we're not getting into that. A lot of other stuff here. The way the system is, I recommend going to see Kelly's story. There's a nice video that they made in there he made with his family. You can always get the news and announcements here in this menu. If you refer anyone over into the system for a free account just to share, you'll find them here under my free users list, my free users, and you'll see them right down here, their email, who they were referred by, which would more than likely be you here, how to connect with them, stuff like that. If you upgrade, they will be moved, or if they upgrade, they'll be moved out of there into your funnel, which would be under list, my free user. Well, up here, the first selection would be, people that you refer. It's 30 funnels, which are 30 levels of depth as you're building your team. This is your team getting bigger and bigger, which you'll see the full effect if you upgrade to a smart thing. But if someone you bring in ends up upgrading, even without you upgrading, they'll show up here under your number one, and they will have shared their information there and agreed to be on your list, which could then be imported into your autoresponder. If you're upgraded, this is harping on the upgraded thing, but there's so many benefits to it, it's ridiculous. And you hit earnings. If someone upgrades, you'll see what position you were in on their website. Again, with version 1.0, we'll always say 1. That will be it. And this will say $5 over here. There's some email scripts here you can use to promote. There's banner ads if you're doing paid advertising or have a website where you put your own banners, a blog. There's a top list builders, I guess, ranking list. One thing I didn't mention on the view edit profile, let me jump into that real quick. Make sure you fill out the security questions at the bottom here. Favorite animal, color, and car. Very important. You'll need that when you send an email or a request into the company to change your passwords. If you notice, there's no place to change your password here for security reasons. Kelly's been around the internet for a while, and he'd rather handle those personally or through our support. Setup. Again, if you didn't see the other video, first time you come in here, you want to just come into version 1.0 setup and click this button, and that will activate your account. Sorry, there's a little gnat or something flying around here. Training is where you'll find training videos. Yes, there's training included with the version 1.0. and you'll find those videos here. They'll be probably starting to populate that this week or next, so you'll find that. Here's a good read, Kelly's ebook that he wrote. It's a very personal story. You really get to know Kelly and what makes him tick. Some of the things that he's been through. We've all been through stuff, so good to know who's running the company that you're getting involved with. And as far as 1.0 comp plan, doesn't matter how it works. Everybody should watch that at least 2 or 3 times. Uh, the system does take a few looks to really get it to click for you. Um, but once it does, the sheer power and leverage that you'll get from this system um, is nothing short of genius. And even when you do get to know it, it's actually pretty simple. So I think that's all I'm going to go over for this video. If you have any requests on training, on marketing, on the system, explaining how it works better, something that maybe you have as a stumbling block, let us know. We can explain that to you, put something together that will help you understand it better, and then in turn you'll have a resource to help anybody who you refer into the system better without spending the time to do it yourself. And that's what working online is all about, duplicating. I'm sitting here making this video at 1:45 in the morning, but that's just my schedule. You can have any schedule you want working online. I could be anywhere and someone can still get the explanation that you were looking for without you being there. And that's leverage, and that's what it's all about. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you find this useful, please subscribe and share it with your team. Let's get you building a bigger list and bring more business to yourself.